Mm-mm. I didn't lift off lipstick and everything. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality is where words do come to light. Well, as you know, Married at First Sight is about to wind up for season 12. And I just want to say this has been a very interesting season, especially with the ignorance of an individual by the name of Chris. And although he don't deserve anybody speaking his name or any kind of acknowledgement, he needs a damn wake up call because he thinks he's God gift to women and he's not. He is not a handsome man. He is ugly. So when he talk about that the experts should have checked on the looks of the female, had his black ass stood in the mirror and looked at himself with his big lips, skinny, pudgy belly. You ain't all that, Chris. You're not. And so for you to sit up there and say you don't owe Paige an apology and then to tell the girl that you went out and bought your baby mama a Benz. Now, if the baby mama gets back with Chris, she just is dumb too. They deserve each other because he is so self-absorbed, it's ridiculous. Makes you want to throw up every time he talk. He think he's professional and he's not professional. He's a superficial individual. He's an arrogant bastard. He's an ignorant individual. And I hope he have a daughter. I really hope he has a little girl so his daughter can run across somebody just as stupid as he is because he's an ignorant fool. And his mama and his daddy should slap him upside his head because the child that they have ain't no words to describe how ignorant he is. How dare you sit on TV and say that people could have picked a better candidate who looked a little better, that she was eye catchy worthy when you ain't eye catchy worthy. You ain't all that with your big lip self. You're not fine. You ain't got no muscles. You ain't got nothing about you that's appealing. Even for an individual that can't even see, you're not appealing. And when you part your lips, it make you even more uglier when you open up your mouth and you speak the words that come out your mouth. My sad part to all this is that Paige did lose herself in the midst of this. So this speaks volume to every woman. Don't just fall into what the man wants because you're desperate to be in a relationship. Make his ass work for whatever it is that you have. You too smart for that. And we need to stop selling ourselves short for the stupidity of these ignorant men because he was a prime example of ignorance. And he ain't the only one. And you say you love God. God is not in that mess that you did. So you got to know there's a payday coming for you to sit on TV talking about you're not apologizing. She could have went along to the car dealership while you picked out a car for your baby mama to a woman that you was married to, and you took it upon yourself to go into the steps that consisted in marrying somebody at first sight, a stranger. You agreed to all that. But I hope and I pray that these experts, they take a look at what people say and don't let this happen again. You need to really dig, poke, and prod and ask questions. He needs to be slapped from both sides of his face. That's how ignorant and how stupid he is. So here's a little verbiage for you, Mr. Chris. Stand in the mirror and look at yourself. You ain't fine. Your lips is big. Your nose is big. You don't even talk like you got an education, less on common sense. How about that? And for the young lady who's pregnant by him, I pray that your elevator get unstuck out the basement, because he's a stupid, ignorant individual. And he has proven that he's not even worthy to be married to, less on sleeping with. He needs to be tossed out in the trash with everything else. That's how low he has made himself. So you think by you doing what you did, you made yourself look like you up here. No, bruh. Huh. You made yourself look really dumb as hell. How about that? And so I would not lose any sleep, Paige. I would not shed any more tears, because what God has for you, it is for you. And it ain't that bastard named Chris. Not at all. So he done showed his natural ass on TV, and his mama should be embarrassed to my, well, I stick up with his opinion, and I know when he gets high, when he said he's done, he's done. That was not the right advice to give your son. You should have told his ignorant ass to go back and apologize to that girl, because he owe her an apology. Above and beyond. That's what he does. And I hope that nobody put him on no live stream or interview, no ignorance like that, because he's not worthy of any kind of attention from anybody. He's not worthy of no kind of attention. He's got his due. He's got his due on Married at First Sight. He's shown how ignorant he can be, how selfish, how absorbed in himself, and he think he all that. Money is not everything, boo. It's not. And money can't fix your looks. You was born ugly. You gonna die ugly. How about that? Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know what you think. Well, that completes another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. I hope that you have enjoyed the conversation that we talked about. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you too can know when I upload other videos. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Until we talk again.